Hi again. I wanted to share more things that I've gotten from Daiso over time. These are not necessarily new things, just things I thought about. The more I thought about it, I feel like I shop at Daiso even more than the dollar store and probably even more than any of the other stores. Tuesday morning's a great place for bargains. Joann's, of course, and Michael's and all those other local stores are great too, but I feel like Daiso has more art and crafts and things that can be converted to those uses. So I'll show you a few things and maybe give you some ideas and inspiration for saving money. So first thing is punches. And since everything is $1.50, this would be a corner punch for $1.50. And so I just showed an example. So this is how it punches, and I've just cut off the like this to make it into a square. And these would be great photo holders. What I do is just cut this part, and I want to make sure I'm in the frame. So I cut this out, and I'll just lay 4 of them onto a sheet, and then I will have photo holders to tuck underneath. It works really well. So that's for that. And then this is a border punch, and it is beautiful as demonstrated here. And of course it can be like this, or it can be like this, where you take all of this off, and then you have a nice border punch, and you can do all kinds of fun things with that. So wanted to show you those 2 things. And next is actually the parchment paper and or wax paper. They have both. The parchment paper is not a real parchment paper, so when I was making my enamel dots, this did not work. So it's more waxy. Maybe it's deli paper. I have no idea how it translates, but it works great for those invisible pockets that I like to do, little envelopes. So those are really great for mini books because you can still see the paper behind it. And I may have an example somewhere nearby, but maybe I don't. So yes, I think I do, or I don't. Maybe. Could have been more prepared, of course. But okay, never mind. So that's that. Another thing is these books, and they're like basically mini art books, mini smash books, mini journal books, whatever you want to call them. They're great for travel because they're a lot smaller than everything else and can be taken on the go. So I've taken a few before and kind of finished. I've done a few backgrounds when I'm having some extra ink, and then I'll just take it on the road in case I want to write something or do something. So this is another book, same thing. These I actually haven't seen lately at Daiso, but I'm sure they'll be back, or just, you know, be on the lookout for these kind of things. So that's kind of cool. Another thing is the binders that they have, spiral binders. It's a 2-hole or 2-ring. And this is kind of cool because it's a black and white. I've gotten a few others and I've converted them, meaning altered with paper, wrapped it all around, done fun things. This one I'm actually going to keep black and white because I love to make black and white themes. This is one of the pages. So, and I've made a kind of file folder style. So that would be the theme for this book. So that's an example there. And they have also red and blue, which could work for a Parisian or even an American theme. But I may alter it, so we'll see. Another thing is the cotton thread. And this I'll use to actually bind the books that I'm working on. I'm working on some junk journal books. And the signatures, I'll use that to bind my signatures with. Like these are one of my signatures that I'm working on. This is a black and white signature. So, and I will use that thread to bind this signature. There's another signature. There's another signature. And here's another signature. So, and I'll make more. So yeah, so I'll use that thread to bind it. And what else? This is one of the first purchases I made at Daiso. Oil crayons, they're kind of pastel-y, not as creamy as I'm sure the good old brands, but it serves really good purpose. It draws really well. Let me see if I can do a little example. Make sure the camera is tilted down. So it's nice and creamy. It can work for flowers or whatever. It serves its purpose. I love it. And what else? And actually I think it spreads too. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I like it. So what else? I have, let me see if I can get this camera to stand up. The tripod I'm using is actually from Daiso, and I can't film the tripod itself, but hopefully you'll find one. It's near the register with all the electronic iPods and earpieces and things like that. So this is cute. I think this comes 40 or so per packet. I don't have the original label anymore, but they just start out plain clothespin, and I've converted them, altered them, done different things to them. I've done inks and stains, and I've even done a decoupage somewhere. This is just an ink, but I have some decoupage. I have some glued and sprinkled all over. This one is with just ink or just acrylic paint. This is a decoupage with rose tissue paper that I got at the dollar store. So this on here, and I tried to do it all the way around. They do sell some Daiso that have one side of some kind of cloth kind of a thing, but I'd rather do the whole, at least two sides, if not the whole thing. So I'd rather make my own. And there's the bigger one. So this is, of course, the bigger one. The bigger ones were 28 to the set for sure. These, I think, were about 40 to the set. So still a pretty good deal. And what else? I've gotten some of these, and I can't remember if I got them at Daiso. No, just dollar store. And what I do is I'll make punches, maybe the 1-inch circle punch, or even the small little flower punch, and just tape them on the back. And it looks really cool, has a cool effect. So is there an example? Here's an example of the circle punch with textbook circle. And then, yeah, that was the flower. So it looks kind of cool. It looks amplified, and that makes a nice little embellishment, kind of like an enamel dot, but even thicker, bigger, more statement. Pretty fun. Let's see what else. Oh, I love these. These are my favorite, probably. And they have them different supply, different times, but they keep restocking this, hopefully forever. But it's score tape, which is great because you don't need scissors. And it's double-side adhesive, so I use this a lot for my mini books. But super easy to tear and really fun to use. So use that a lot. This is a 20-meter one, and it's, I think, is it like a 1/2 inch? And this one's a little thicker, 15 meters. But it's thicker, so that's pretty cool too. Great for mini books. And what else? These are, I get these at the dollar store. About 8 cards and 8 matching envelopes. Usually I get white, but sometimes I try to get a fun color like pink or beige. So they're kind of fun. And then I make my little envelope mini books. And there's a few tutorials out there. And very easy to put together and very easy to decorate, mat, embellish, all that kind of stuff. So this is very fun. I have an example of a finished product. This is my favorites book with cute little fun project I did, shaving cream marbling. But this one is that kind of idea. It's the envelopes all cute in there with my own made washi tapes actually. And yeah, it's just really fun. This is a note card, but normally I would cover it with something, but I actually like that image itself, so I wind up keeping it. But yeah, just cute little book. This is not envelope or note cards, just an addition to. But yeah, but everything else is just stuff added to it. So it makes a nice little notebook. This is from the top. And I'm sure I've gotten many other things at the, oh, this one is from the dollar store. This is the ones I was talking about, the plastic shot cups. I haven't seen these for a while, but they make nice for watercolor. I use these to make individual color pots, to blend colors or to store my beads, separate things out. So that's kind of fun. And I think that's all I have to share right this second. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, press thumbs up. Thank you so much.